Hey everybody, how you doing today? Hopefully your week has been well, and I want to give you a couple words of encouragement to have you push through and persevere throughout the remainder of the week and end it on a good note. And this is my motivational minute. Don't dwell too much on the past. Lessons are useful for the present and a preparation for the future. Remember to move on. So this week I want to talk about not allowing your shortcomings to interfere with your future plans and your goals and your dreams. Because a lot of things that happen to us, they're lessons. They're not losses. Take them as lessons because you got to speak things into being. You can't, life and death, it is in the power of the tongue. And you have to understand that you can breathe life in the situations or you can breathe death in the situations. I want to be the person and a beacon of light. So I'm going to tell you things and encourage you to change your wordplay. Understand that things are not always as bad as they seem. And just because you couldn't do something a few years ago does not mean that you don't have the skills and the knowledge to get through that hump and be able to accomplish those things now. I know firsthand about shortcomings and losses. Because in situations, I thought that I was going to be better and I wound up falling flat on my face. But you know what? I pushed up and I kept moving though. Just because they were lessons. In the past, it's supposed to be lessons to prepare you for your future. Always remember that. Always keep in mind the goal. Because the goal is not saying, oh, well, if it don't work out, man, I just can't do it because I'm just not smart enough. I'm just not good enough. Those are words that you should never say. They should never come across your mind because you have to understand how good you are and how better you are now than you were back then. And that's real because some people tend to forget the things that they went through in life makes you who you are and builds you up. It builds your strength. It builds your character. No life hasn't been perfect, but those lessons that you had, those obstacles that you went through made you better overall. It put forth your understanding and your mindset for you to be better. Because again, it prepares you for your future. It tells you a story about yourself so that way you can look back on it and say, well, you know what? That's interesting. I wasn't able to do that then, but I'm able to do that now. And I want you to keep on moving forward and continue to win because you have it right within you. Again, the past is not meant to set you up for failure and for you to get depressed and have anxiety and things like that. It's set up and prepared for you to be able to walk in your steps, be able to walk in the newness of the person that you are now and the striving to win. Remember, the main goal at the end of the day is to always win. This right here is my motivational minute. I would like for you to like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications. I want to be able to help you, help us, help each other. And again, remember, let's move on. I'll see you next week.